these things in the past, we should be open-minded enough to consider the possibility that some of the answers may sit outside of our current perspective, because our tendency is to look at it all and try and how would we do it?
Right.
How
but
would
does
our
anybody
technology solve
have
this?
wild speculation that you've entertained?
Yeah, I think there's So one of the topics that often gets mentioned here is like ultrasonic drilling.
Imagine a world where ancient civilizations possessed technology so advanced that it rivaled or even surpassed our own. A world where machines of enormous size and complexity were created with a level of precision that would be impossible to achieve without the aid of modern-day technology. Yet, despite this staggering amount of evidence to the contrary, our history books continue to teach us that these civilizations were primitive, lacking the tools and knowledge needed to create such remarkable works. But what if the truth was far more sinister than we ever imagined? What if the secrets of these advanced societies have been deliberately hidden from us by the very people entrusted with uncovering the truth? In today's video, we go along Joe Rogan and his guests as they pull back the veil of deception and expose the scientific community for lying about ancient technology. As far back as the late 19th century, archaeologist Sir William Flinders Petrie, a pioneer of archaeology, marveled at the intricate artifacts left behind by ancient civilizations. Confronted with objects displaying a level of sophistication that defied explanation, such as perfectly shaped vases and precisely carved sculptures, he could not help but feel a sense of awe and wonder. He speculated that these ancient relics must have been created using lost or advanced technology in order to achieve the level of precision they exhibited. Petrie's early observation opened a door to debate that's endured for generations. Did ancient civilizations possess technology far more advanced than we've ever acknowledged? The question, at the heart of an ongoing investigation into the mysteries of the past, has the potential to change our understanding of human history as we know it. Joe Rogan, the popular podcast host and conspiracy theorist, has dived into the possibility that our ancestors had access to advanced technologies that were far ahead of their time. The theory suggests that our ancestors may have been capable of utilizing techniques such as ultrasonic and plasma technology to create the intricate structures and artifacts that have puzzled scientists for centuries. Ultrasonic technology involves harnessing the power of vibrations to resonate with a material's natural frequency, making it easier to manipulate and shape even the hardest of substances. This kind of technology, if used by ancient civilizations, would have allowed for the creation of the perfectly symmetrical and intricate works of art and architecture that we see today.
And the proofs in the puddings with these vases, for example, that stuff, those things disappear from dynastic Egypt after the 3rd, 4th dynasty. They don't make them anymore. They make alabaster vases.
Is that a tool?
That's a fantastic example of what I would call an out-of-place artifact. It's a hollow tube of lapis lazuli, which, by the way, there's no quarries for lapis in Egypt. The closest one's probably in Afghanistan.
Despite the increasing amount of evidence that suggests advanced ancient technology, the mainstream archaeological community has remained cautious and skeptical. Archaeologists are trained to adhere to scientific principles that require strong evidence before making any bold claims or accepting new theories. The idea that ancient civilizations had access to advanced technology contradicts the widely accepted narrative that ancient people were primitive and lacked the technical ability to create intricate and complex structures. Therefore, any claims that suggest advanced ancient technology often face resistance and scrutiny. While some archaeologists may genuinely have legitimate reasons to doubt alternative theories, others have been accused of manipulating evidence to support their own preconceived notions. In some cases, photographs in textbooks have been altered to diminish the impressive nature of ancient artifacts, giving the impression that ancient people were less technologically advanced than they actually were. This manipulation of evidence is a disservice to their pursuit of knowledge and raises questions about the ethics of archaeological practice.
That also exhibit some of these signs of precision engineering. So you might be talking about some truly giant machines that made them. giant columns and statues and things like that.
And
The idea that modern archaeologists and scientists may be lying about our ancestors' capabilities raises numerous questions and concerns. Some argue that the preservation of the established narrative is the primary motivation behind their reluctance to accept alternative theories. This notion is particularly relevant given the long-standing belief that ancient civilizations were primitive and technologically inferior, a narrative that's been taught for centuries in academic settings. Disrupting this narrative would not only challenge the status quo, but would also threaten the credibility of these scholars, which may explain why some are reluctant to consider the possibility of advanced ancient technology. However, there are those who believe that there may be a more sinister reason behind the suppression of the truth about ancient technology. The possibility that powerful groups or individuals are intentionally hiding this knowledge to maintain their control and dominance over society cannot be dismissed. This idea is particularly relevant given the potential power and untold knowledge that could be unlocked through the understanding and use of ancient technology. It is possible that the discovery of advanced ancient technology could lead to significant advancements in fields such as energy production, transportation, and communication. The incredible precision and symmetry evident in some ancient artifacts, such as the statues of Ramses, continue to challenge the idea that these feats could have been achieved using only primitive tools. The almost inhuman perfection of these statues suggests the use of computer-aided design, a technology that would have allowed for the creation of flawless symmetrical designs that are virtually impossible to replicate by hand. Some researchers have even suggested that ancient civilizations may have had access to forms of artificial intelligence, which would have allowed them to create such intricate designs with ease. As Joe Rogan exposes the lies and deception surrounding ancient technology, we are forced to confront the possibility that our ancestors were far more advanced than we ever imagined. The compelling evidence supporting the existence of sophisticated tools and techniques challenges the conventional narrative of human history and demands that we reevaluate our understanding of the past. It's time for us to open our minds and consider the possibility that the marvels of ancient civilizations were the result of advanced technology that has since been lost to time. What other secrets remain hidden in the shadows, waiting to be revealed? The truth is out there, and it's up to us to find it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe with notifications to never miss a future video.